So today, Srila Prabhupada's divine appearance. 150 years, is this? Right? 150 years. So, the best glorification of the pure devotee, Mahaprabhu, is to continue the message he was bringing to us, that we are giving it. To all the souls, especially the conditioned souls of this world. This was the message. This is why Prabhupada and all these great souls come under the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Govinda. So this is service. Even if we are not qualified, even if we are not have this mood, but we try to serve. They try to do. I think they could also be very nicely served them in Goloka or in Navadvip or one part of Goloka in the transcendental world is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. So the eternal members of this transcendental world where these pastimes go on. So one of these pastimes is that they are coming here to this material world. And trying to give this great gift to those who are able to catch it, those who are able to realize it. So we just continue. Wherever we continue, whatever speaking it is, always seva, do Mahaprabhu. So the next, there's a question in Srila Prabhupada's Upadishamrita. Who is Srirupa Prabhu? Srirupa Prabhu is an eternal perfected associate of the Supreme Lord. He is the world spiritual primate, the emperor of bhaktas. She is Rupamanjari Gopi, a Gaur dancer. in the pastimes of Krishna. So in this world he appeared as a man who was working in the government of a Muslim ruler. But he always followed the strict principles of Vaishnavism. Every day he assembled devotees and brahmanas, and they were discussing Vedas and the Shastras. But in his eternal position was in Goloka. Here he was a small girl. Manjari means up to the age of 10, 12, like this. He was the leader of a group of Manjaris. Manjaris means smaller. They are not, have developed the feeling of confidential or closer relationship, I mean, in the Maturya Rasa. But still we will hear that their service was even more intimate to Krishna than those of the more grown-up gopis. She is Shri-Rupa Manjari Gopi, a cowherd dances. In the pastimes of Krishna, Shri-Rupa Prabhu is an intimate devotee of Sri Gauranga. He is not a jiva entity. He is the Lord of jivas and the principle of inner potency. So he is not an ordinary soul, jiva. He is the Lord of jivas and the principle of inner potency. Inner potency means he is a master of the transcendental inner potency or soul. He is the beloved person of the daughter of Vrishabhanu. So, the daughter of Vrishabhanu is Srimati Radhika. It's the first expansion of the Lord to enjoy. Vrishabhanu Sutta is the daughter of the king of Vrindavan. And he was Radharani. Radharani is the Latini Shakti, means the pleasure energy personified. So she is the master of all what satisfies Krishna for the most intimate pastime he performs. And Rupa Manjari is under her personally, under her command. He is the beloved person of the daughter of Vrishabhanu. There's a speciality in respect of Sri Rupa Prabhu other than other devotees of Sri Chaitanya Dev. Sri Rupa Prabhu is very dear to Sri Gaurasundar. Sri Rupa Prabhu is very much aware of the inner mood of Sri Gaurasundar. So in this sense, we must also understand who is Gaurasundar. He appeared in this world in Kali Yuga, as in every yuga he appears. But he appeared as one with Radharani with his pleasure energy to distribute it. He is Krishna, he is Govinda, and Radha with the halo color of the Radharani. Krishna is blackish. But when he appears in Kali Yuga, Radharani wants to protect him. She embraces him. So he takes the form or the color of Radharani, golden. So he appeared like this. So he's the Supreme Lord, Adi Purusha. The Supreme Lord appeared with his Shakti. So Rupa Prabhu is very much aware of the inner mood of Sri Gaurasundar or Mahaprabhu. So he knows perfectly what he needs, what he wants, what he decides, what everything is known. He is so close, so much so that no such panic of service is manifested in any other subordinate of Gaurasundar, acting as the Acharya, the inner abstruse mood of Sri Gaurasundar is reflected in the very person subordinate to Sri Swarupa. Everyone is grateful to Sri Rupa Goswami. As long as there will be the Gaudiya Vaishnava community, no one can deny the unparalleled and exceptional contribution of Sri Rupa Goswami. Even by being fully subservient to Sri Rupa, none can repay the debt. One who is an object to stay in Krishna's lap, on his chest, and on his head, one whom Sri Krishna always keeps on his shoulder, and on his head is our eternal worshipper, Sri Rupa Goswami Prabhu. It is very food dust to Sri Rupa we aspire after. The very lotus feet of Sri Rupa is our only anchor sheet. So, how can the servitude of Krishna be attained? In reply, Sri Krishna Das Kaviraj says, servitude of Krishna can be had by the very servitude of Sri Rupa and Raghunath. As we are deprived of the lotus feet of Sri Rupa, so to the same extent, our realization of service has been reduced. Those who are subordinate to Sri Rupa are the owners of all spiritual wealth. Sri Rupa Goswami is full-fledged model of the pursuit of Sri Krishna. Pursuit. To the eyes of ordinary historians, he is a disciple of his elder brother, Sri Sanatana Goswami. But Sri Sanatana Prabhu also aspires after mercy of Sri Rupa. Sri Sanatana Prabhu says, those who do not expect Sri Rupa's mercy can never envision the beauty of Sri Radha and Govinda. This is also what Prabhupada many times mentioned, actually, that he says we are lupanugas, means we are actually follower of Rupa Manjari, of Rupa Goswami, who took the form of the Rupa Goswami in Chaitanya Lila, means when he comes to this world as Mahaprabhu in the eternal plane, he is very, very close to Sri Radha Rani. So, yet we should not go for Radha's sake. We are going to Sri Rupa, we follow Sri Rupa Goswami or Sri Rupa Manjari, she is most close to Radharani. So if you want to attain the lotus feet of Radharani, then we have to go through Rupa Goswami. That's because Prabhupada revealed to us that actually he considers him as a Rupa Nuga, means he follows the ideas and the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari. And then he says also Radha Dasya. We want to attain Radha Dasya through Sri Rupa. So when the Elevationists and salvationists were collecting strength to annihilate devotional service, the commander of Sri Gaurasunda, the preacher of pure devotion, solemn abstention from all work, was of utmost necessity for crushing and controlling that force. Rupa and Sanatana are those two commander-in-chief of Mahaprabhu. Sri Rupa is the commander-in-chief and his subordinates are all soldiers. Sri Swarup Damodar is the god of Gaudiyas. All will be recruited as soldiers by him for crushing the opposite group of persons with unwanted desires. Elevationists, monists, and mystics. There's no weapon in the hands of soldiers of Rupa. The only weapon is Kirtan. Kirtan means chanting of the holy names of Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the weapon of the devotees. You're not wearing guns or whatever. Sri Gaurasunda instructed Sri Rupa, the commander-in-chief, at Prayag, by charging him with special potency the modus operandi as to how to organize the movement against the community opposed to devotional service, and to defend himself from all those bad company. By discussing how the commander-in-chief made his soldier fight, we will be able to shoot the judgment of anti-devotional community. Dishonest, intelligence, fruitive desire, eagerness after material job, savagery, I don't know exactly what it means, atheism, pseudo emotions. All this we will destroy by shooting at them. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Like Shandamad said. Sri Jiva Goswami is the soldier, lion of Sri Rupa's subordinates. He cuts asunder all false doctrines by all means, infallible error of judgment. Sri Jiva and Raghunath are subservient to the commander-in-chief, Sri Rupa. From Sri Narodam Thakur and Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, we can get the rare wealth which Sri Rupa handed over to his servitors. If we truly aspire for that invaluable wealth from their heart without any duplicity, then we may receive the wealth of Sri Rupa's beauty, sweetness, superabundant, matchless, causeless, non-evil producing kindness, the acme of mercy. Then there will be no ugly form, no submission to the averse. All becomes beautiful, looking, charming. We can easily spit at the bad form. The people all over the world are mad after. Means all this, what they are seeing, is enjoyable in this material world. We may spit on this and become, sorry, materialist. This is very dangerous. To be careful. The form by which Krishna may be served is at present covered by designations. One is a mental cover and the other is a physical one. Science we turn against that form. Some one of us poses as an elevationist, full of unwanted desire. Some are monists, some are mystics. Sometimes I think I am a man, a demigod, an erudite man, an idiot, wealthy. What do you mean? You're demigod, man. Oh, wealthy, poor father, son, Brahmin, renunciant, etc. The beauty of money, of beautiful ladies, that of fame and establishment appear to us to be adorable and enticable. Would we not have the greed once to attain the beauty of which Sri Rupa, Sri Gaurasundar apprises us? The lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami, Prabhu, can be envisioned with serving, not to precious, humble, loving eyes. Whenever devotional service, worshipable, and hereafter, everything will be surrendered at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami. Only then Sri Chaitanya Dev can be fully envisioned. The very lotus feet of Sri Rupa Prabhu are our only hope and security. His very mercy is our only means. Hence, the prayer goes, Adidanastri Nam Tandariri Tam Yache Buna Punaha Imad Rupa Badamboda Durishyam Janma Janmani. Every lifetime I aspire after the food dust of Srimati Rupa, Srimat Rupa, again and again, holding grass between the teeth. It is not said here. So, this is the description of Rupa Goswami or Rupa Manjari. So we should not think that it's only appearing here in this world. Rupa Manjari is a universal, a person. the more close you come to the Lord, the more, even there are millions of universes, even there are unlimited, we cannot even imagine, not the slightest imagination we have, how big, how this material world is expanding. What to say of the spiritual plane? And she is not only takes this position for the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, or he has this position, she has this position for all universal. This is her very close to the Lord. We have to understand in a way materialists would never accept, would never be able to. Because what means Vaikunta? What means there's no fence, there's unlimitedness. Everything is possible. You can go, you can travel, you can see the whole. And then you must understand, when it is said in one corner of Vrindavan, there's a manifestation of Krishna, where the whole material universes, all manifestations are manifested there. It is very small, easily to oversee. So the expansion of what we see, this unlimited, this is only in our head we can go. Unlimited and not unlimited. We can go to a certain distance in this material universe. But it is only one universe. There are millions and millions of universes. And those who are very close to the Lord, for them this is just an insignificant sin. Because all of these things is, in one moment it can be finished, because it's all under the influence of external energy or Maya illusion. So if one realizes, if one has the fortune and the mercy of Rupa Goswami, Raghunath, Radharani, Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and he can see things as they are. It is not so big. It is only big for those who go with the how do you call it? Telescope, you know. Now the ants have no telescope. For them, the universe is just a few hundred square meters. But we think now we can see so far away. We always again find something, you know. And they think they are very intelligent. They will find. They will never find any source of everything by going outside. This is just expanding your ignorance, your illusion. Because whatever you want to see, you speculate first, then manifest. You will, all these things you will find in you. There's the bigger thing. Outside is everything is limited. Everything is conditioned. But this is not yet accepted, because our society is not allowed to see. Because you cannot go, you will just destroy. You are not qualified to enter Vaikunta. You will not be allowed to enter and disturb the harmony and peace and atmosphere of purity and truthfulness and love and devotion. We have no imagination. Our world is the opposite where we are living. We are all envious. We all want more, more, more. Enjoyment, enjoyment, enjoyment. And for this we kill even others. This is our world we're living. And think we can be happy here. This is the illusion we are put inside. We cannot break out. And with this consciousness, you cannot enter the pure atmosphere, the transcendental world, the transcendental plane. Because we would just create disturbance. Immediately we are again kicked out, and we are sitting here now and speculating. And how do I then, how can I take all my luggage with me and go there to the transcendental world? No, you have to renounce all this I and my thinking. Then we are able to get an idea. It is very close for those who are advanced, very natural. And for materialists, it is far, far away. And we try to go with rockets and with whatever, try to find a place where we could live on another planet, but the same thing will happen there. You will die, you will be born. The things we cannot pass in this material world. Birth, health, disease, old age cannot be overcome as long as we identify with this external world. No. Any question or anything to say on this? Comments? Was it, I don't know, could one understand it to a certain extent, the Srila Prabhupada's explanation?
With pure consciousness, we see ourselves as the same.
Yes, of course. On all these things, what is connected, what we attach to. This we have to also calculate. Only myself, if I would not be attached, then I would be very fortunate. But we are so attached to so many things. Of this material world we want to enjoy. It's a nature, that's because we are here for this. You want to enjoy, separate from me? Okay. Yeah, give you a place, you can play like a child there. And then, with all the consequences, we are acting here and we have to pay the price, as we say. It's natural. And then suddenly I say, I understand. I will go out, but I have so many things here to do. So many duties and so much responsibility, and they are expecting from me that I and This is the price we have to pay to give this form identification, to give it up. Otherwise, we have to continue on this material. This is logical. Logical. We will feel separation when it's taking away from us. Oh, I have not enjoyed this really, and I feel attracted. So Krishna is all merciful. Okay, you want, please. You will try again. So long you will try until you come to the conclusion one day. I cannot find this, what I'm looking for. Good karma means you can, to a certain extent, you can get some enjoyment. But this is a curse, more or less. If you go to a heavenly planet, you can enjoy there to a certain extent, but you have to come back again after your good karma is wasted or is gone. You will come again to this material world. Soul coming and has to accept the material body again. So this is a curse if one is very attached by example, to his business, to his family, to his whatever he is attached to in this world. Whatever he got, I feel good, I got this and I got some nice circumstances, so why should I give up? I want to take all this with me to Vaikuntha. This is very clear. Everybody can check himself where we are standing. No. We don't tell too much about it, because otherwise you would run away. Yeah. We don't know what the price is. The price is simple, but it is impossible for many of us to pay the price. It is only the gross things we are talking here. Then it's the subtle body. It's the next step. And this will, many of us, we have to go on like this. And under the guidance of a qualified spiritual master like our Srila Prabhupada, our Gurudev, we can go on by their mercy. We will survive. We have to become very strong. How to become strong? Becoming just simple and truthful. Not making show, because show means I am showing something, but I am not there. I am externally, I say, I quote this Shastra, this and this, but I have not understood it, I have not realized. So to whom I want to help? If I have not realized, I have not understood, I cannot give to others what I want to give. So Prabhupada was teaching this very strongly. And our Gurudev and many of his successors, they very clearly spoke the truth as it is. They did not make show or anything. It doesn't matter, they may like them or may not like them. Truth is truth. This is our Gurudevs. So some may go to a certain level and then say, I cannot. And then others will come and will go further, further, like this. But automatically, if we just go on, even we may not understand everything, but by the mercy of Nitai and Gauranga, we may be helped, or we may be protected from the big illusion. It depends on us. If somebody don't want the help, then how can you help? And they say, okay, you try again. You make the same thing. You try. This is the law of this material nature. Every action has a reaction. Every desire, it will be fulfilled to a certain extent, but the price is high. Is there such a saying? I think I heard this somewhere. It's hot. So you have to pay the price in this material world continuously without a vision of getting out, because we are getting more and more attached, and more we are acting in a selfish level. Or we want to go out and we develop attraction or attachment to the transcendental plane. And if we get mercy of Nityananda, Radharani, Rupa Mandari, Rupa Goswami, then we may have a chance. Without the help, we are not able to get out from here. So sincerity means that the Lord will arrange something for according to our level where we are, that we can get help and guidance. But always the free will be there. You can always decide. I want to go hell, or I want to go to heaven. Both are hell. Or I want to get out from this. So this is the teachings of our Acharyas and the Vedas and all the Shastras, scriptures who are connected, like Upanishad, Puran, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana. All these books help us. But the important thing is that we must have a living source, because these are only written things. I can speculate on it. But if we hear from a realized person, we may get a proper understanding. So this is very important. And with a realized person is depending on how great is the desire to understand things what materialists can never not even imagine. It is far beyond. But it is much more powerful than anything and everything in this world, what we experience. We have no idea. Because we are connected with the all-powerful. He can destroy the universe in one fraction of a second. And he can go on with the universe, create it as he likes. You want to do something against this? Then you become Hiranyakashipu for He wants to kill God. He wants to become God himself. Yes, this is the goal, what we are going for in reality in this material world. I am the controller of everything. How foolish. How foolish this mentality is. But all the great scientists and all these leaders, they are leaders guiding us to death, life after life. Because they're mad for power, name, fame, profit. And some are the enjoyers and some are the enjoyed. Or let us say others. Some are the cheaters and some are the cheated. So we belong only to be cheated. But actually, those who cheat, we should not try to follow them because they are really fully engaged, full of anxiety. If they will vote me next time as a politician, or they will steal my money. They're always in anxiety, how to get more, how to get more. But they are not happiness, they cannot buy, not with the billions and billions of euro or dollar or whatever. Happiness you cannot buy, peace you cannot buy. You cannot buy Krishna. Even Mr. Musk or I forget the names. These who are rich like anything. They cannot buy 1 second of their life. When it's decided your karma is now an end, next time you will be a dog in your own palace. Because you run around in this world just like a dog, enjoying. Your karma is finished now. Now, next time you have to start again. These are the laws of this material nature. So if you want to practically experience it, we can go on. And the others are suffering from the beginning to the end. Could be like this. Everybody is free to decide. If I'm studying for many years, from my youth, I studied these books who are talking about these topics, Buddhism, Hinduism, this American Indian mystics, and Western Hegel, Jung, C.K. Jung, he was also quite understood something. Even Einstein, he understood. He said all the books of this planet, if you burn them, nothing is lost. If only Bhagavad Gita is left, you have enough. You will understand. All the books are useless because it's only a tiny part of the whole, what they can explain, because we are tiny persons, insignificant. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Nitya Leela Pavistam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Vigacharya Stota Sasi Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Srila Prabhupada Vyapava Mahotsav ki jai. Jai Guru Premanand. Jai Shri Gurudev. Anchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu